to me is the ability to openly express myself in the best way. It allows me to relate to others and break the ice with people whom I've just met. I see movement as a language or an alternative way to communicate with my peers. I would never be able to imagine life without movement, as everything that is important to me is based around this concept. Being able to move and perform everyday tasks such as walking, bending and lifting is simply my independence. Without this, I would have to rely on and be a burden on someone else. Boxing is a very complex sport. It is an open type of movement. There are a lot of aspects you need to have in mind when you box. Think about foot placement, your guard quality, being fast, being on your toes, what's your next move, what's your opponent going to do next, and what are their body cues that will initiate their punches. Although boxing is an obvious physical sport, it also has a huge mental game to it. Just something about being stuck alone with someone else in the ring who wants to punch and hurt you is a huge concept to get over on itself. Once you are in the ring, there is nothing anyone else can do to help you. This is why I like boxing. I see it as the biggest physical and mental challenge I will ever be met with in my life. Being able to overcome the sport makes me feel as though I can tackle anything in my life. I have now been boxing and coaching boxing for 5 years and have been lucky enough to travel across the world and be in a New Zealand team. I cannot picture my life without boxing, as it has been a huge part of my personal development to who I am today.
For me, movement means being able to move freely from one place to another. Movement is important because it enables me to be active in everyday activities such as walking, running and catching up with friends. There are many types of movements that people enjoy to do. My favourite movement would be a discus throw because it is a sport that I am very passionate about and also excel in. For me to be learning boxing, I see it as an opportunity to try something new and to learn off someone with heaps of knowledge and experience in boxing. This movement should be very good to learn.
Our movement is the classic 1-2 straight combo.
Feet shoulder width apart, non-dominant shoulder forward foot, slightly bend in the knees, hands on face, and elbows in.
Take small step with leading foot pushing off back leg. Flex and extend elbow to get a fast snapping jab. Rotate hips, leads the second punch while retreating the left hand to guard. Rotate trunk, keeping right hand on face for as long as possible. Flex shoulder and extend elbow to reduce the punch. Retreat shoulder and elbow, trunk and hips all together, getting back into initial stance as soon as possible.